Hello everyone, and welcome to NOSUKE Tournament 1, hosted by Noah77N, and I'm your co-host, NES Ninja 5. Today we'll see the 15 competitors that qualify from 3 qualifying rounds in Washington, D.C., Amsterdam, and Kawasaki, Japan, take on this first stage. Maybe they'll even get to the second stage, and then to the third stage, and maybe even the final stage. Now let's go down to the course to have a look at the obstacles. The first obstacle is the rolling hill, where competitors must jump onto the logs, climb up, then make their way across the top, then climb down and get to the dismount. After this is the hazard swing, where competitors have to jump onto a plank, then grab the rope and climb up to the dismount. After that, we have the silk slider, where competitors will make their way down the track, then safely land on the dismount platform below. Next obstacle is the insects, where competitors must jump across the 2 logs, get onto the spider wall, then jump down the 2 logs and get to the dismount. Next is the push block, where competitors just have to push that yellow block to the end of the track. After the push block, competitors will climb up to the double warp walls. They just have to climb up both warp walls, which are pretty difficult to do, and then make their way across to the final obstacle. The final obstacle is the cap climb, where competitors must climb up all the caps to reach the top and hit the buzzer. If competitors can complete all these obstacles in under 85 seconds, they will complete the first stage and go on to stage 2. Now let's head down to the course for the first runner of NOSUKE Stage 1. The first competitor to run the first stage is Jake Jr. 1614. And he's off. 1 minute 25 seconds on the clock. He's going to take on the rolling hill now. Making his way up, down, and gets the dismount. He's on to the bridge jump. He gets past it. Onto the silk slider. Making his way down the track. And he's got it. Across the log and onto the 4th obstacle, the insects. Jumping up the logs. Gets on the spider wall. Gets across, going down, and he makes it. And now he's going to take on the push block. He's past it and onto the warp wall. Can he get past this one? Or the double warp wall? First warp wall. Both walls are very difficult, and Jake is having a lot of problems with this first one. And he's up at 25 seconds left for the second warp wall. Will we have enough time left to complete stage 1? He is struggling with this one as well. Jake having a lot of problems. 15 seconds left. Uh-oh, Jake. The klaxon is sounding. Will Jake be able to get up this warp wall? He's struggling a lot with it. 5 seconds left. And it's not going to be enough. And Jake Jr. has timed up. And up next, CrazyLincoln, also known as Pats. Let's see how Pats will do on the first stage. And he's off. CrazyLincoln, ready to take on the first obstacle, rolling hill. Gets on, going down, and gets the dismount. CrazyLincoln, he qualified in 5th place from the Netherlands qualifier in Amsterdam. And I forgot to say that Jake Jr. qualified 5th from Washington, D.C. Anyways, Lincoln is on to the jumping spider, and not the jumping spider, the insects, but it has a spider wall in it. And he's past the insects, and where is the push block? Why is it at the end of the track? Come on, man, why isn't it reset? Anyways, he's already up the first warp wall a lot quicker than Jake Jr., but struggling with the second wall. That is the more difficult one. He's up at less than 30 seconds left. He's about to take on the cap climb. Climbing up the caps very quickly. And he finishes with 21 seconds left. And up next, Winner G222. Winner qualified 4th from DC. And if you're wondering where 5th place from Japan was, well, he didn't run. So we cut him. And Winner is out on the rolling hill. And up next, DJ Jumpman 23. He qualified 4th from the Netherlands. Onto the rolling hill. Making his way down, and he makes it. Onto the hazard swing. He's passed it onto the silk slider. Yeah, Fanny Bear. And he's past the Silk Slider and onto the insects. Got 50 seconds left. Enough time to complete the course, but going a little slow. He's onto the push block now. At least it's there this time. He's past it and onto the double warp wall. He's having some problems with the first one, but gets up it. Onto the second one, the more difficult one. Struggling a bit. And he's past it. And now he's going to take on the cap climb. Will he be able to complete stage 1? Climbing up the caps. Oh no! But he falls on the final jump of the cap climb. That was devastating. And DJ Jumpman is out on the cap climb. I can't believe it. He went out at the final jump of the obstacle. And up next, we have the one and only Abeel, aka Abe. Abe is ready to take on this first stage. And he's off. Abe is onto the rolling hill. There's a lot of people in the crowd watching. Abe is onto the hazard swing. Makes his way across and onto the silk slider. Making his way down, lands on the platform. And he's about to take on the insects. How will he do here? Abe onto the insects. Into the spider wall. But he fails! And he's down on the insects. Insects. That's a hard word to say. Sounds like something else. Abe is out on the insects. And up next is Epic Oliver 318. AKA Bomberman, but we'll call him Epic Oliver. Or Epic. Epic is onto the silk slider. As you can see, Noah is watching on in front of me. He's the yellow guy, if you didn't notice. Well, you should have noticed because he's bright and easy to see. Bomberman inside the spider wall. And he's going down the logs, and he gets the dismount. And Bomberman is onto the push block. Easily through it. Going up and onto the double warp wall. He's struggling a lot with the first wall. Come on, Epic. 25 seconds. Gotta get up this first wall quick. He's having a lot of trouble. 20 seconds. He just got up at 15 seconds left. Epic. Now he's got to get up the second wall, which is even taller. The klaxon is sounding. I don't think he'll be able to beat stage 1, especially with this much time left, which isn't much. 3 seconds left, and Epic Oliver times up on the double warp wall. Another sad fail. And up next, it's me, Jaden09. Jaden qualified 3rd from the Netherlands, and his nickname is Clutchy, so we're going to call him Clutchy. Clutchy is onto the hazard swing, and he's through it and onto the silk slider. Making his way down the track and gets the platform, barely. He almost got stunned off it by the edges. Clutchy is onto the insects. That is a hard word to say. It's me, Jaden. Clutchy onto the double warp wall. And here he goes. Trying to get up the first wall. He's struggling a bit, but gets up it. 35 seconds left for the second wall. Clutchy gets up at 30 seconds left. Is he going to clear faster than Pats did? And he does by 1 second with 22 seconds left. Clutchy's going to stage 2. And up next, well, you hear Coconut Mall. What do you think of? Well, you probably don't think of football. Because up next is Football is Cool, aka Jedi. Is the Force with him? Is he the last Jedi? And will he be the only Jedi to complete the first stage. I'm very sorry for those jokes. Those were like really bad jokes. I'm sorry. Jedi is on to the fourth obstacle, climbing up the logs, into the spider wall. And the push block is not there. It's at the end of the track again. And Jedi's already up the first warp wall with loads of time left. 40 seconds left. He's up the second wall. He's gonna finish with the fastest time by a lot. Climbing up the cap climb. And football is cool. Finishes with 31 seconds left. And we're going right into our next runner, andxxewson, aka Andrew. Andrew making his way through the course, already on the hazard swing. He's past it. Making his way down the silk slider. Climbing up the logs. Gets on the spider wall. And he's past it. And onto the push block. Looks like it's there this time. And here he goes. Double warp wall time. 40 seconds left. Andrew up the first wall in one attempt. That was impressive. On the second wall. And he's up it. 30 seconds left. Will Andrew finish the first stage? He's on the cap climb. And Andrew finishes with 24 seconds left. And up next, DA Pizza 12:15. He qualified second from Netherlands. He went at a very quick pace. So let's see if he'll go quick here. Well, so far, he's not really going too quick because he's taking his time for these hard jumps. On the hazard swing, he's past it. Onto the silk slider. And he's got a minute left. Get down the track. Going for the dismount. Oh! And he falls off! And up next, Phillips 332. He qualified second from the Japan qualifier. And we got to talk about how DA Pizza failed. So if you land on one of the edges of the platform, you get stunned, and you can either make it back up, which is hard to do, or you just fall off, which is what DA Pizza did there. But will Phillips, aka Dio, be able to complete the silk slider? He's down the track. Uh-oh, he gets stunned, and he falls off, and Dio is out on the silk slider. A promising competitor is out. And up next, we have first place from Washington, D.C., Imagine Hack Law 1, aka Hack, or Caleb. I'll just call him Hack. And Hack, when I asked him if he used hacks, he said no, he doesn't, so I'm glad to know that. And Hack, the man who doesn't use hacks, is making his way down the silk slider. And he's past it. And now, on to the fourth obstacle. And he fails the jump in the spider wall, and Hack is out on stage 1. And up next, we have Chase, aka CRC6211, aka Chase. First place from Netherlands. He got all the way to the 5th obstacle, which was a very good run. Chase is one of the most promising competitors that we have left, but there still is one more after him that I think could win it all. Oh, what? Why did I open the hub? That's weird. Chase not going... Well, he is going very quick, actually. Get to the spider wall. And onto the push block. 45 seconds left. He's passed it onto the double warp wall. 40 seconds left. Trying to get the first wall. He's having some problems. Come on, Chase. 30 seconds left. He's up the first warp wall and going for the second. Come on, Chase. Up it in 1. A lot of time left to complete stage 1. Well, not a lot, but still some time left. And Chase finishes stage 1 with 16 seconds left. And sorry about the mid-cut right now, but it's me, Ninja 005, onto the warp wall. He's having some trouble, but gets up it. And on the final obstacle, the cap climb. Climbing up it quickly. And It's Me Ninja is going to stage 2.